Hi, this is Truck Girl, and I'll be reviewing DS9 Emissary. This episode is basically about Cisco being the emissary and finding the Celestial Temple. I found Avery's acting to be wooden and unbelievable. Perhaps it was the directors or Avery himself, but that is up to debate. Anyways, I didn't like Cisco. He was rude to Picard, had no faith in the Bajorans joining the Federation, and thought the Celestial Temple was a myth. Once he came in contact with the wormhole aliens, he was polite to Picard and wanted the Bajorans to join the Federation. Cisco, Picard not saying what he was doing. If or when your wife died, he had become the cutest of Borg. His humanity was stolen from him, and let's not even talk about Kira. But we must. Kira didn't want Starfleet to be there to begin with. She thought since the Bajorans kicked out the Cardassians themselves, they could fend for themselves from that point forward. But when the Cardassians tried to retake DS9 and Starfleet came to the rescue, she changed her mind, saying that perhaps the provisional government was correct, that they did need Starfleet's aid. Of course they need Starfleet's aid. You have no ships and no weapons, and if you do, the wooden toys to the Cardis. Who I did like was Quark. This is where we see Quark becoming a decent person. He could have allowed his nephew to rot in jail, to be incarcerated, but he didn't. He became community leader. So he could have utilized the sixth rule of acquisition: never allow family to stand in the way of acquisition or opportunity. What I also loved about this episode was throughout it, all the characters were fluidly introduced. From Odo being a gelatinous being to Jadzia being a joined trio with 300 years of experience and memories. All in all, this episode was not the greatest DS9 out there, but it was a decent episode, a pilot. Before I forget, I'm going to be giving away prizes. And all you gotta do to win these two is to win all three things. And the bonus is to subscribe. The first book is going to be TNG's Balance of Power. The second one is Spartacus, TNG. And the bonus, and all you gotta do for this one, it's also subscribe and answer 3 questions, which I'll be giving you after this. It's gonna be a comic, The Siege, and Emissary. All these 3 together if you answer 3 questions correctly. First question is, how many minutes were left for warp core failure when Cisco found Jake under the steel rubble during warp 359? The second one is a seek. Seek a white starburst with a blue square in the middle. Tell me when and where you found it in the episode. The number 3 is gonna be Number 3. How many working thrusters did O'Brien say they had when Kira asked what it would take to move DS9 to the mouth of the wormhole? And if you want to recheck those questions, just go to the little white bar right there, click it, and there's going to be a MySpace page for this. My Facebook, I'm sorry. Facebook page, go on there, you can recheck it, and you can give me your answers. Now all you have to do to win these prizes is to subscribe, and to win the bonus, of course, is to answer all 3 questions correctly. And again, this is Truck Girl. Live long and prosper.